The afternoon sun was beating down hard, and the air smelled of earth and freshly cut grass. Laura and Diego had set up 2 chairs in a corner of the yard, as if they were judges about to witness a spectacle. Laura settled in with her legs crossed, the sun gleaming on her sunglasses, while Diego turned on his phone to record. "All right, kids," Laura announced firmly. "Max, the book on your head. I want to see it balanced at all times. Diana, hands behind your neck, elbows wide open. And both of you march together." Max grabbed a thick book and placed it nervously on his head. Diana, uncomfortable, laced her fingers behind her neck, her elbows sticking out to the sides, feeling ridiculous. "Begin," ordered Laura. The siblings advanced across the yard, taking short, awkward steps. Max struggled not to tilt his head, but the book wobbled with every move. Diana, with her hands locked, couldn't keep her balance well and walked stiffly, her face already burning with shame. "Straighter," Laura corrected. "I want to see your backs firm. And smile. Right now you look like 2 defeated soldiers." Meanwhile, Max started to feel a bulge forming in the front of his pants. Didn't know if it was for Laura, the humiliation, the punishment, or all together. And Laura noticed it. "You'll both end up red as tomatoes," Laura said. Max puffed, and the book nearly slipped. Diana huffed, but couldn't cover her face with her hands. "Miss Laura," Max said in a thin voice, struggling to hold the book. "Can we stop for a minute?" Laura clicked her tongue. "What did I say about speaking without permission? That deserves an addition." 1 full lap around the yard now. Both obeyed, heads down, while their footsteps echoed on the concrete. The heat, the tension, and the forced postures made every minute feel endless. From their chairs, Laura and Diego exchanged a knowing look. "Look at those red ears, Miss Laura," Diego commented, amused. "At this rate, they'll shine brighter than the sun." Laura smiled with satisfaction. "That's what happens when you don't know how to follow the rules. But I trust that after this, they'll remember who's in charge here." Max swallowed hard, feeling an uncomfortable mix of humiliation and strange curiosity. Diana glanced at him sideways, trying not to lose her step, caught in the same mix of anger and embarrassment. When they were finally allowed upstairs, Max and Diana threw themselves onto their beds almost at the same time. The silence lasted only a few seconds, broken by heavy breathing that barely masked their discomfort. "I can't believe it," Diana muttered, burying her face in the pillow. "Making me walk with my elbows like that, in front of them. It was the most ridiculous thing ever." Max, his hair still stiff with gel, and a red mark on his forehead from the book. "I thought punishments were going to be, I don't know, simpler. But the march of shame, that was truly humiliating." Diana glanced at him sideways. "And on top of it, you almost dropped the book. You were as red as a tomato." Max blushed even more. "Well, you didn't look much better, huh? With your elbows like that, You looked like a statue. There was something strange in that mix of shame and discipline that left them restless, as if a door had been opened to a new territory, uncomfortable and fascinating at the same time. A little later, Laura called Max to the living room and told him she noticed the bulge on his pants when he was doing the walk of shame. She told him to wait there to deal with that little incident.